Alex Dieringer, your 157 national champion.
How does that feel?
Oh, jeez. Winning on that big stage, there's really nothing better. You know, I've been working so hard in the room, doing extra workouts, all that. So to know that it all paid off, it's a great feeling.
Alex, you know, the finals is always a different animal, and looked like you really were wrestling well and scoring the points. And did you get to a point in the match where you said, hey, I've got this thing, or were you always kind of just pushing forward and, you know?
Once I got that near fall, was up 5-0, I think, I kind of knew I had it locked just because I know how to wrestle smart when it comes to a guy like that. You know, I've wrestled him many times before, and his shots are easy to stop. You know, he shoots low ankles, that's what he tries, sometimes doubles, but he just plane crashes right to him. So I knew it was coming.
Is this the best you've ever wrestled? I mean, this finals match?
Geez, yeah, I wrestled really good, I have to say. But, you know, last year for conference semis and the third place match, I wrestled my best that I ever had too. So, I mean, I think just handling the pressure, it's not very hard for me, I guess. You know, I get nervous right when that whistle blows. It's on.
Alex, coming from Big Ten country, from where you come from, you seem to have a really good knowledge of all these guys. Have you seen a lot? Did you see a lot of the Big Ten wrestlers in regional meets and so forth growing up?
Oh yeah. I mean, James Green, I wrestled him before. He's been in my brackets at Fargo. You know, I wrestled him my junior year at junior duels. I wrestled Dylan Ness 3 times in 1 year, my junior year. So I mean, I go way back with a lot of these guys. You know, so that's just from going all around the country, and I thank my parents for that, because if I didn't have them, I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today, because they took me to a national tournament every 2 weeks probably. And if I was staying at home, I'd go to 2 tournaments each weekend. So, I mean, I was just wrestling all the time. They were spending so much money on me. I'm so thankful for that.
At the beginning of the season, we asked you, you know, what are your goals? You immediately said, I want to be a 3-time national champion. You get the first one here. Talk about what that does, you know, going forward for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take it one at a time. You know, starting when I get back, you know, I'll take a week off or so. You know, just let my body regroup. You know, it's been a long year. You know, I'm a big 57-pounder. It's been hard on my body. But, you know, I'm going to get big, real big, and I'm going to go 65 next year, so I'm excited.
You chose to go to Oklahoma State, which has won the most NCAA wrestling titles and has some of the great wrestlers in our sport history. How does it feel to be a champion for that program? And just give us your thoughts about being a Cowboy.
Oh, I mean, that's the reason I came here, you know, just the name, John Smith, you know, the history, all that, you know. They've had an Olympian every year since like 1914 or some early 1900s. So, I mean, that's an amazing stat right there, and I don't want to just do college. I want to do 2016, 2020, so I'm looking past that too. But, I mean, just having Coach Smith, Coach Coleman Scott, you know, we got Espo, Guerrero, we got all those guys, you know. They're great coaches, and I wouldn't have done it without them.
Can you take John Smith yet in a live wrestling match in practice?
He won't go with me. He doesn't go with anyone, really. He's gotten a little old, obviously, but no, he's definitely still a guy. I've seen him wrestle some of the recruits before, and he whoops off like he whoops off on them without even trying, really. So, I mean, he still has it, but I'm probably a little big for him.
Alex, I know the attitude you guys take. Take care of your own business, and that helps the team. There was a long shot maybe to get back into the team title. Were you aware of Josh's match before you went out there? I mean, did you know that, okay, that's probably done, I need to, you know, not even worry about bonus points even though you collected some?
I mean, yeah, I knew after that we weren't going to be able to take first, but, I mean, Josh can do, you know, he had an awesome tournament. Nothing against him, you know, he lost in overtime to a really, really good competitor. So, I mean, we all had a great tournament. I mean, we had a couple guys go out when we didn't want them to, but, I mean, we fought hard. I mean, we did as good as we could, so.
Alex, you like to wrestle a lot. Will you take a break, or are you going to jump right back into some freestyle?
I'll be training it. I don't know if I'm competing this summer, but we'll see.
Will you stay in Stillwater?
For most of the summer, yeah. I'll probably go home to Wisconsin for a couple weeks to say hi to my family, or my brother. my parents moved to Oklahoma, so all I have is my brother back home now.
Anything else for Alex? All right.